Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. That's good. On behalf of the Evangelism Committee, it's my pleasure to welcome you to First Christian Church and our open house. This whole process started taking place about 2 years ago with the inaugurating of our nursery. And it looked so good that we thought we'd better extend that and do a little bit more. With some needed roof repairs and some old carpet, we decided we would embark on a capital campaign. That was headed up by Dan Reed and Mary Stepanovich. And we appreciate their efforts. With that campaign, we raised over $250,000. And with that money, we have so far got the new digital sign out front, have a new youth space downstairs, have this beautiful space with the redesigned choir loft, the sound and audio visual system. And the parlor is redecorated. And the major thing in there, I think, is the addition of the gathering room, which I still call the old library. I'd like to thank a few people. Besides Dan and Mary, I'd like to thank Dave Kentner, our property chair. He was here almost every day, I think, doing something. Organized a lot of things. Fixed just about anything in the church. And we'll have him doing that again once we get him rehabilitated. Thanks to Rod Berg and Mike Drake. They oversaw all of the work done in the sanctuary and parlor and so forth. They coordinated things with the contractors, the painters, the woodworkers, the carpet installers, the electricians, anybody who was doing work here. I'd like to thank Bob Chatterton, last year's board chair. He was responsible for coordinating the removal and reinstallation of the pews. I think he was here about every day too. Whenever I stopped by, Bob was here doing something. Who else? I'm going to leave somebody out, but Kelly will catch up on me, I'm sure. To the design committee that made all the decisions. I think we had a design committee for the youth space, the parlor and the sanctuary. So if there's anything you don't like, talk to them. But I don't think they made a bad decision anywhere. I'd like to thank Kelly for the motivation and the inspiration to do all of this and keep us enthused and get all of this done. And I don't think there's one congregational member that didn't take part somehow, whether it was pledging money, working, or praying for us. So thanks to everybody. I think the results are spectacular. With all of that said, I'll turn it over to our mayor, the Honorable Mike Ingersoll.
Thank you, Dr. Luke. I appreciate the honorable title. I hope we can live up to that. What a pleasure and an honor it is to be here with you today, celebrating the rededication of your sanctuary and your building here. What a beautiful job you've done. This congregation, this Christian community has a long standing tradition and history in this community. You know that as well as I do. You have taken that mission to another step through this remodeling, this rehabilitation of your worship space. You know, Many of you know I do not belong to your congregation, but I will tell you that Mrs. Randall has reminded me that I eat here enough that I probably do. And in all honesty, whenever my wife, my family, and I come here, we are always welcomed, and we feel that that's welcome is with sincerity. And to that end, you're doing God's work. You're presenting the message of Jesus Christ and what you're doing here, and I can't tell you how grateful I am personally and as a mayor for that. It's very important that we as a community are open and welcoming, and this congregation has that down. I applaud you on the work you've done here. It's a beautiful, beautiful sanctuary, and we'll look forward to many more meals here. Thank you, and best wishes for continued success, Pastor.
In all of our publicity, we said this would be very brief, and we're going to hold to that because we have cake and punch and all of that. There's cake, just in case you didn't know. I too just want to say thanks to everyone for your dedication, not to a church, but to a faith that hopefully lives well. Yesterday, one of our own had a funeral in this space with her family, and we were able to do what we're supposed to do in a sanctuary. On Sunday, we will remind ourselves that it is Palm Sunday, and the crowds lined the streets, and they screamed, "Hallelujah" and "Hosanna." And we will do that. We will have great times in this space, and we will have some moments in which we will need some sacred, quiet time. But that's what this sanctuary is for, and it's what it's always been for. You, who have been here longer than some of us, know that with such great faith that you have participated in our capital campaign, you prayed for the church, you offered your help in many different ways. There's a slide in there. One day we made a plea at church that said, hey, we need as many people on hand who can be here. And we had 40 people show up to do some pretty hard labor to start pulling up nails out of the floor because we needed to do something with the space to make it work well. This is you. This is you who belong here. This is you. You answer the call every time. And for that, I am so thankful to be in partnership and ministry with you. For those of you who may not know this church as well, or maybe have just come in today, we want to say thank you for coming and visiting with us today. You're welcome anytime. And we are so excited and enthusiastic about the work that we are hoping to do in this community. We hope to partner with so many different folks, and we hope that maybe you can partner with us in ministry sometime too. So with that, hallelujah, Hosanna. May our work honor the God we serve so well, and may we be blessed in our work, and may we do the things that we hope to do, and may we serve this community well. So with that, let's eat some cake and drink some punch and be thankful together. Thanks again for everybody for showing up today.